In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. It's Burton, guarded by Dangerfield. Here's McCowan. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast. Over the last few seasons, the average salary of WNBA players has significantly risen.
The average salary in 2022, it's more than the maximum salary in 2017, just 5 years earlier, which is a great sign for the league.
That's key for many reasons. The less players that go overseas, the less injuries we will see. And that starts with salaries in the WNBA.
Now here's Allen. And that one drops. Now Burton. Thornton outside. Pass to McCowan. Outside Agumbawale. Gray with it. The three. Allen with the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Dolson up top. Howard. Over Thornton. A good-looking shot from the wing. And we're just about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Burton. Pass to Gray. Charity stripe shot. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
Developing nicely since entering the league, Gray has added some different elements to her game that are paying off on the court. Well, there's a lot of great basketball cities in the country. We know that. But there is nothing, and I mean nothing, like playing in New York. There's just something different about playing hoops in the Big Apple.
It's Burton. Outside Agumbawale. McCowan, guarded by Dolson. A kick out to Agumbawale. Gray. Pass to Agumbawale. 5 to shoot. Screen by McCowan. Agumbawale shot is off. And I gotta admit, I agree with Brian. Basketball in the big city is something special.
Unfortunately, I got to agree with Brian too. I mean, you think about all the great players who've come through this city, how incredible the atmosphere is for Knicks and Liberties games. Games in New York, you know, they are special, and every WNBA player loves playing here.
Now here's Agumbawale. Pass to Burton. The three ball drills the three-pointer.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
New York trailing here. Now Howard, covered by Thornton. And that one drops for her.
The attacking mindset of Howard. When she gets a good look inside, she doesn't pass it up.
It's Burton, guarded by Dangerfield. Pass to Agumbawale. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Now Allen. Yes, and it's Crystal Dangerfield picking up the assist.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job. That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Here's Dolson. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast.
It's really a sign of a great player. Doesn't let a bump here, contact there, stopper. Nice job by Dolson.
And how about the rack attack on the mobile one drive?
And that's exactly what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down, make something happen.
It's Burton. Back to Agumbawale. From deep three-point range. Burton. Pass to Thornton. And the basket is good.
fantastic dish from McCowan. Easy hoop for the team. Love it when a center can move the ball.
Well, at 6'7", Tiara McCowan certainly makes the most of her frame. In each of her first 3 years in the league, McCowan led the league in offensive rebounds.
Count it. Good.
That's a great play in the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
It's Burton. Pass to Gray. Shoots the three. She can't get that one to fall. And it's the Liberty taking it the other way. Allen with it. Good, and the assist goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
What a setup on that hoop. Dangerfield with the correct decision.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. Burton. Pass to Gumbawale. Here's McCowan. Gray outside. Off the mark there with the three. New York leading. Now Howard. Over Gray. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
It's pretty simple for Howard. She went to the gym, worked her tail off, and the 2018 most improved player can hit from here now.
Here's Agumbawale. Scores off the crossover.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, we've seen them really get out and establish an offensive rhythm.
And they're finding ways to score, playing well and getting good offense.
Pass to Hahn. Now Richards. She gets that one.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
And here's Dickey. From 12 feet out, here's Harrison. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, this is where Harrison is at her best, scoring inside. She's a 5 who plays like a 5.
Pass to Hahn. And she makes that one. Dallas trailing here.
Well, when Dallas traded away Skylar Diggins-Smith, one thing became very clear. This was Arike Ogunbowale's team, and boy, has she ever stepped up as the face of the franchise.
Now here's Gray. Dickey. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Hahn grabs the miss. Ogunbowale, a steal in the 2019 draft, going 5th overall.
A Rookie of the Year in that 2019 campaign, a first-team All-WNBA selection during her second year in 2020. Arike winning a scoring title in that Wubble season, solidifying herself as the leader of the Dallas Wings. Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Both good at the line. Well, small ball is all the rage, but can you win playing a bigger style, Tim?
Absolutely. I mean, we saw Las Vegas go super big, and they had the best record in the league back-to-back years. Both of those teams, they finished last in three-point shots attempted.
While I do agree with you, Tim, keep in mind those Aces teams had an MVP in Asia Wilson. So, sure, you can win by playing big. However, you always need talent. I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
Here's Dickey. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hahn grabs the miss. Whitcomb with it. Laney for three. Drains the three-pointer.
Shooting more threes in her career now. Benijah Laney much more comfortable from deep.
Pass to Dickey. Now here's Harris. Here's Gray. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Whitcomb misses. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
And that one good.
Well, quite simply, Alicia Gray is a bucket. She'll find ways to score all over the floor.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Alicia Gray won a national championship with the final game played in Dallas. And just a few days later, Gray was selected 4th overall by, you guessed it, Dallas. And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Enrique Agumbawale drives in, and she comes up with the deuce. And Alicia Gray winning Rookie of the Year for the Wings in 2017.
Yeah, she hit the ground running in this league, and Gray has really never looked back. With nice size for a guard, Gray is your prototypical 2-guard.
Laney, good.
That's straight up heart. Laney, one of those 2 points.
Outside Agumbawale. Harris. Pass to Kuia. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, it's really almost like an automatic 2 points. Put them up on the board anytime she gets the ball that close to the basket.
The defense has to battle to keep her out of that position in the first place, or it's going to be a long day for them.
Anyan Wade, shot is good.
What focus from Anyan Wade? I don't know how she made that one.
And the Wings call time here. It's Burton. Inside, McCowan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Pass to Laney. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3 ball is good.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Now Burton. Agumbawale. She's covered by Willoughby. A nice shot by Agumbawale.
Well, the best scorers oftentimes have an inside and outside game, and Agumbawale flashes signs of both.
Now here's Hahn. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. And here's Burton. Pass to Agumbawale. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Sweet-looking move from Agumbawale. She does a good job of using her handles to create good looks for herself.
On with the ball. Over McCowan. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wings.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
It's Burton. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock in game clock. From 12 feet out, and it's Dolson with the rebound.
You don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
4 seconds left, and she lays it in.
A solid 6'5" player. Dolson has the mentality, more importantly, to be a great big in this league, not fazed by contact.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One player who's been getting it done is Agunbowale.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Now here's Gray. From downtown, and that's good. Enrique Agunbowale for three.
On D, Enrique Ogunbowale is about as tough to cover as anyone. When she's hitting threes, it's a nightmare. There is zero doubt Sabrina Ionescu is the cornerstone of this New York Liberty organization. Since the Liberty won the lottery, let alone had the draft, I mean, she was the focal point in New York.
It's Burton. Outside Agunbowale. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, Agunbowale's scoring outbursts are getting more and more common, and I attribute that to her advanced offensive identity.
And in the Big Apple, Sabrina has embraced a leadership role.
Yeah, Ionescu is wise well beyond her years. The Walnut Creek native has been a leader since day one, running the point and really just welcoming the expectations that go with being the first overall pick.
So many talented players in the league. Anyone you think that gets overlooked?
Maybe not overlooked, but Nneka Ogwumike sticks out to me. Didn't get named to the United States team that went to Tokyo, despite clearly being one of the best in the world.
And for me, it's Alicia Gray, because you simply can't quantify what she brings with her defensive intensity. And when you look at gritty players like Gray, they deserve more props.
That one drops. She ties it up.
A top 5 pick by Dallas back in 2017. Alicia Gray is a big-time scoring guard.
New York calls timeout. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. Howard over Thornton. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Because Howard stays in control and plays within herself, she's able to put together scoring outbursts like this one. Tremendous. You love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside.
Here's Ionescu. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Sometimes a player just needs the right situation. I mean, just look at Natasha Howard. Since a 2018 trade from Minnesota to Seattle, Howard's career has taken off.
Now here's Harris, guarded by Dangerfield. Harris can't hit. New York leading. Here's Dolson. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in. And Natasha Howard, the 2018 most improved player in the WNBA.
In a starting role, Howard exploded with the Storm. Given a chance to play more, Natasha Howard has blossomed into one of the best forwards in the WNBA. What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
Agunbowale, good.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Howard, covered by Thornton. It's good.
What an effort from Howard. It takes more than a little contact to keep her from converting.
Here's the Wings with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Agunbowale with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Pass to Harris. The tray. Drills it from outside.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Outside Howard. Over Thornton. Howard can't get it to go. Outside Agunbowale. Here's Gray. Up and in on the layup.
Good recognition from Agunbowale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
The three from Natasha Howard falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that shot.
That's just not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Now here's Harris, guarded by Dangerfield. And it's a 3-second defensive violation.
From 2017 to 2020, in a 4-year stretch, Natasha Howard winning 3 championships, getting her first ring in 2017 with Minnesota, then 2 titles with Seattle in 2018 and 2020.
And she shows the focus there, nails the technical. Collier outside. Pass to Thornton. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. 4 on the clock. 13 feet out. Natasha Howard with the rebound. And it's no coincidence that Natasha Howard has won 3 titles in 4 years.
Well, obviously, defense matters so much in this league, and Howard is a Defensive Player of the Year. Her length has a big effect on opponents, and she's just such a tremendous competitor.
Now here's Harris. She's got 5. Here's Gray. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
Well, you talk about durability, and how about Gray starting in every game her first 2 years in the league?
Onion Wade, shot is good.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
Dallas trailing here. Now here's Harris. Pass to Thornton. Outside Agumbawale. Now Harris. The 3. Agumbawale, no good. And stolen by Thornton. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Harris. On the wing, Alicia Gray. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. And she gets a jumper to drop.
The handles. Gray turning up. Wowing this crowd. And wowing us.
Now Onion Wade. Gray defending. And that one's good. On.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And that one's good. Collier.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up some points. It's the Liberty, up 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her. Not something that the majority of them possess.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Guia with it, and it's Howard picking her up. Here's Harris. And a miss there on the triple. Here's New York now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Dolson. Second chance shot. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Another reason you want Dolson on your team. She can turn a missed basket into points. Tremendous effort on the boards.
Thornton outside. Screen by McCowan. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
You almost feel bad for the defender. I mean, slowing down McCowan in the paint is impossible once she gets the ball. Have to foul there.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the Wings have been in Dallas since 2016, but before that, they had 2 other stops as a franchise. Joining the league in 1998 in Detroit, and then a move to Tulsa in 2010.
And going back to when the Wings were in Detroit, they had so much success.
Winning 3 titles in Motown, just like the bad boy Pistons of the late 80s and early 90s, their hallmark was tough defense, taking on the identity of their city.
Pass to Dickey. Kawia. Now here's Harris. And here's Burton. There's a screen by McCowan. Burton can't hit. New York in the lead. Here's Natasha Howard for 3. That shot off the mark. So Dallas will take it the other way. To the middle. Kawia lays it up and banks it in.
And Harris plays with such a strong basketball intellect, guys. Great job in finding the wide open teammate there.
Dolson's shot's good.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. Now Burton. Pass to Harris. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Here's Dolson. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Burton. Pass to Harris. Here's McCowan. Gray. Whitcomb defending. Takes the 3. Howard with the rebound. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Just refusing to give up on that take. Ionescu gets by the contact and sends it in.
It's Burton, guarded by Dangerfield. To the inside. Here's Harrison. The rebound by the Liberty.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Here's Ionescu. Good, and the assist goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
It's Burton. From deep. She can't get it to go. And if they want, they can milk the clock a little bit here.
Great point, Blake. That'd be the best option. I'd agree. You should coach.
And a 3-on-3 fast break. To the paint. Harrison. Soft touch off the glass.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Whitcomb. No good from outside. So it's Dallas now. It's a 10-point game. Down low. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Outside Whitcomb. Over Gray. New York, no good that time either.
That's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss.
Rejected by Natasha Howard.
Second in the league in blocks in 2018. Howard has long arms, great leaping ability, the recipe for a shot block.
It's deflected. Gray outside. For 3. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Love the concentration in the clutch. Gray doesn't get overwhelmed by pressure situations.
Allen, Gray defending. And Allen gets it to go.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
And the Wings call time here. Now here's Agumbawale. Defense is right there. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No stranger to big buckets. Is anyone surprised to see Agumbawale come through for her team?
And a chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
Lock in, maintain focus.
She gets it in there.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Pass to Burton. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Sabrini Ionescu.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Here's Howard. The rebound by the Wings. McCowan with the ball. From deep. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she can work for a better shot than that.
And so it's new.